Well, I think it is a very good thing. It's a step in the right direction. That is another way of fighting crime. That is one of the best ways to fight crime. You have to have the place where you can hold the criminals. You can't just have them commit the crime and the next day they're back on the street. So this is a very positive step forward. Although we can't cry over spilt milk, but that should have never happened. They should have never break down this very important facility that is here to hold the criminals, to keep them in custody. So it is a very good step forward, and I applaud those people who are thinking this way. And I'm happy the way the government is fighting crime. It's not having policemen in every corner, everywhere, because that is impossible. But when you put facilities in place, so that the people could be held in check, could be kept in custody until their time for them to face the courts. So that's a very positive thing, and we will see a diminish in the amount of crime, especially those that repeat themselves after they occur. The person is let go, they have no place to keep them, and they go back and commit crime or engage with the other person that had a problem with them.
Custody suites and it being centralized in Central Castries, to me it's going to be a more speedier process of accessing courts instead of traveling to Ancillary, Babunu, Grosele, or wherever they have the holding cells that could accommodate the so-called people. Because remember, everybody's innocent until if they're proven guilty. So the court proceeding is going to be more easier. The officers don't have too much long travel. It's just easy, run there to there. And not only for the officers, for the law, but for people to access their family members. Because a lot of people, it's so far for you to go to your family member to see them on a daily basis to find out if they're okay. So opening of custody suites, I think it's one up, thumbs up.
My thoughts on the new holding facility for the prisoners, formerly known as the custody suites. I don't know if that's the same name being carried. I believe that it's important for prisoners to be kept in a proper, clean and safe place, because it's a human rights violation not to keep our prisoners in a proper place, a holding cell. So it's always a good thing, because it will help, with the police able to execute their duties properly and put the prisoners in a safe place until their trials, etc. Right? So it's always good to have a holding cell or a custody suites, for our prisoners, because they deserve to be kept in a proper place, because it's against human rights, as I said earlier, not to keep them in a proper place.
When a nation is praising that it's building more prisons, I see that as a moral decay, decay of value, that we need to build more prisons for our people. Something is fundamentally wrong with us as a people if we have to build more prisons. That's what I'm seeing. So bringing more prison, any more prison, for me, there is something structurally wrong with our people, that our young men and women have to be finding themselves on that side of the law.